Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we'll be looking at Cardcaptor Sakura, Sakura Kinomoto from the S.H.Figuarts line. This is the second release in her new costume. I mean, you already had the regular one, but she has the all pink. The theme of this one is yellow. And as you can see right here in the box, with the artwork of the character inside there. You got the S.H.Figuarts, Bandai, Cardcaptor Sakura logos going on everywhere, and nice little pictures of the figure. Another one over here, and again it's your regular S.H.Figuarts stuff. But yeah, that's all the stuff she comes with, which we'll be looking at right now. So get ready, go. Okay, here we have her out of the box. Again, Sakura Kinomoto in the yellow outfit style. I don't know if they had like a name for that, but it's basically the second version by S.H.Figuarts. Figma also did one, and they're gonna come out with the school uniform, which I don't have, but for all you Cardcaptor Sakura fans out there you go. There's plenty of figures coming. So let's start it off with the overall likeness as usual. And there, I'm just gonna take that away so it doesn't get in the way. But yeah, overall likeness, pretty good. She looks like Sakura. I don't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and assume she used this costume in the show at one point, but she had like a different costume on every episode. So if S.H.Figuarts really wants to milk that, they have plenty of costumes. But yeah, the overall likeness is great. Looks like Sakura. I like that they actually have a different hairstyle compared to the first one they released, which I will have in later to compare. But yeah, they did some different stuff here. With a new costume, obviously, it's a new mold, so much appreciated. Time to have a look at the fine detail in here. I mean, as usual, let me move that over here. Alright, as usual, the eyes and everything are painted on very nicely. If the camera would focus, there you go. Look at them details. Yeah, it's nicely done. There's some shading in there up around the crown. It's a little bit brighter and stuff. Crown is done like a little sparkly gold. I don't know if you can see it on camera very well, but there's like little sparkles in there. You can probably see that. And there's some stuff going on here. A little golden, I don't know what you call that. Has her puffy pants. I don't know, it kind of always reminds me of a pumpkin. Kind of looks like a pumpkin. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know what this is about actually. Can actually lift that one to have a look at the articulation. There's just articulation. Don't get all pervy on me. I mean, there's nothing there. Has all the wings, also nicely done, also in like the sparkly pearl white. And the rest you have like more flat, kind of cream coloring and everything going on. And of course the pumpkin pants, got some shading going on there. Little shoes. Again with the gold kind of symbol on there. Just like up here. Whee! And this piece, which actually comes back on here, which I don't know. Why is this like a hook? Why didn't they make like a ball pack or something? That's something I don't really understand. I mean, this is really unpractical, and as you can see, I moved it around for a little bit and it fell already off. So, I mean, it won't get in the way if you put it on the shelf and everything, but it's just kind of that's kind of a weird design choice right there. Not a huge deal, but Let's also look at the height real quick. She comes in at about 12.5 centimeters up to the top of her crown, which is about 5 inches. So there you go. She is pretty small, so keep that in mind. So let's have a look at the articulation. One of the first thing that popped out to me, just like I think that the first Sakura had this as well, her neck is not straight. It goes like kind of up in an angle, like a little bit of an angle. And while it's not a huge deal, in some poses it kind of looks weird, like she's just, you know, it really depends how you pose that. It's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of something I noticed. Anyway, head has plenty of room to move around, even though, you know, you have your little hair pieces over here, but this is all soft plastic, so it doesn't get in the way. Moves back, well, moves back and forth, really, I mean, it's okay. It's not that great, but again, you have the hair here. I think she still has a pretty long neck. You might be able to pull it out a little bit and get some more out of it. But yeah, there's some options there, but I think it's okay. You have a little wings on the back, which are on ball packs, so they fall off fairly easy, I feel, but it's okay. Can move them around, they don't get in the way. Can spread them out a little bit. Very nice. Nothing too fancy, but more than enough for, you know, just a little wing accessory, if you ask me. So then we have the arms. Big old ball in the shoulders. Moves around. Goes forward. And backward. Down and up. And you can move it around so you get full motion out of it. Perfect. Then we have big old hinges in the shoulder, and nothing too fancy here. A little bit ugly as usual, but for a figure of this size, I can't really complain about that, I guess. And I kind of keep having problems with the focusing, I think. So that moves up, and it moves down, and it moves around. And it falls off. Again, kind of small figure, so these things happen. I mean, at least it's easy to reattach. There's nothing that's breaking anything. Torso articulation. Moves around up at the chest. Falls off again. Well, yeah, small figure, like I said. But yeah, you have the double ball in there that moves around. It's okay. And then it moves around at the waist as well. Kind of stiff, not really that much you get out of it, but it's there and you can play around with it, so you might be more successful than me. I mean, the legs, we've already seen the articulation. What's going on under here. So, you know, it doesn't really go far left and right because of this, you know. This is hindering it. This is fairly hard plastic. I mean, it is kind of soft-ish, but really, they don't really go out left or right, but and I kind of find it weird. I guess they have this part so you can go back more and it doesn't hinder it. Why didn't they kind of do something like that on the sides? You know, just a little bit. It doesn't even really go forward, so yeah. I guess you can force it, so that's about as much as it goes back and forth. It's a thing I don't really mind that much, but I'm just wondering why they did it here and they didn't do like tiny cuts on the side here. You know, just have like 4 pieces. This one and then 2 on the sides and 1 in the front, so that all fits together nicely but can be stretched out if you move the legs. Like that you don't really get a lot out of it. And the plastic is fairly hard, you know, why not have softer plastic? Like the hair bits over here or something. Kind of weird. Speaking of which, the crown is also fairly soft. Am I right? So we have old school big ugly knees. I say big ugly knees because, you know, you have this thing peeping out. It's nothing great. It's nothing fantastic, unfortunately. But you get good motion out of it. And then the feet are also on a big old ball that moves around and also has a rocker. So there's really nothing you could complain about. Look at this snap. Perfect. There's nothing you would want more. So really the only kind of weak articulation part are the legs. which are just held back by this giant pumpkin pants thing. So she comes with a crap ton of accessories, so let's take her out of it for a second. She comes with a base, with the tarot thing kind of going on. It's the exact same base that came with the first Sakura figure from Figuarts. Looks good. Obviously you put like the thing in there to hold her. She also comes with a little buddy here. What was his name again? Kero, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I watched that show like 10 years ago or something, so give me a break. Please, I'm begging you. Must have been more than 10 years. Damn, I'm old. She comes with 3 different faces. I mean, you've already seen the regular one on her. The regular, just kind of smiling face. Then you have the eyes closed, sleepy, summoning, whatever face. You have the happy smiley face, looking to the left. And you have the kind of shy laugh, closed eyes face. She comes with her scepter, just like the first release they did. Same thing, nothing changed here. Also comes with a card. Have a card, any card. There's nothing on there, which I find kind of disappointing. It's an empty blank card. I mean, you have the tarot thing going on in the back, but there's nothing on in the front. So there's the hole here, because she comes with a hand that will specifically be made to hold this. But yeah, really nice detail though, I gotta say. If it would focus, I can't even focus. It's so small. Look at how big my finger is. But yeah, it's highly detailed. She comes with a bunch of hands, and I'll just display them in the box like that. You have like the 2 pointy fingers. One with the left one has the thumb sticks out, the other one doesn't. Then you have 2 grab hands, 2 more open, still kind of grabby hands, but I don't think she will really hold anything with these. Then you got even bigger grab hands. And even bigger grab hands, or whatever the hell it is. Got some fist hands, and let me move the camera up real quick here. Got some open hands, and you got the hand that holds the card. Specifically made for that. And there you go. Those are the hands. If you're wondering why I'm not taking them out of the package, I think it's much easier to show them to you like that, instead of having me fidget around with my big fat hands. Alright, so she comes with a bunch of other stuff. First thing, which I really appreciate, you actually have something to put the little guy on here this time. Which was kind of a gripe with the first S.H.Figuarts Sakura they made. There was nothing to hold this little guy up. He was just kind of... He was in a standing pose, yes, but he didn't stand very well, and his tail kept falling off. This time he comes with this. A little see-through plastic stuff that is on a ball down here, so it moves around, and it packs right into the base. So that's very cool. I like that. More of these, please. Yay! Also, by the way, his hat moves around. That's all the articulation you have in him. Just for the record, I kind of forgot to tell you that. Alright, so now it kind of gets complicated. What is all this, like, these things? What is that supposed to be? Well, actually, they did something fairly cool. And I guess it kind of makes up for the fact that her legs don't move up with the regular pumpkin pants. Because you actually get a second set of pumpkin pants, which are, although they are geared for a specific pose, and I'm gonna try to assemble that, not on camera because I'll just be fidgeting around, but basically you place these pants with the other pants, and you put this one over, and you have a staff which kind of goes in here, and then you can still go wings in there. I'm gonna just show it to you. Finally, after some building. I'm not really good at building stuff. This is what the finished product looks like. And then you put everything on the regular arm, I should call it, I guess. which you can then put on the base. And now she's way too high up there. Whoop. There you go. I think it looks cool. I gotta say, that's a very nice feature. I like that, and I'm probably gonna display her like that because it's very unique. Okay, so here we have, as a final look, the first release Sakura in the pink outfit. I did a review of that one as well, so feel free to check that one out. But I want to have them side to side so I can wrap up this video and tell my final thoughts. What are my final thoughts? I really like this one. It's a step up from this one, honestly. Personally, I still kind of prefer this outfit because it's more, I guess it's more standard. This is a little bit more out of the box, which doesn't mean it's bad. I still like it. But what really makes this one better is all the additional stuff it comes with. Again, I really like the added bonus here of putting her on the big ass staff in like a special pose. And the extra thing that actually holds up Kara this time and not have him like just stand here and fall over the entire time, which is the case with this one. So there you go. Overall, I would prefer this design, but this one just comes with more stuff, honestly. And you know, let's get to that out of the way for the final look. I mean, it is a hard choice. If you're not into that design, of course you want to get the pink one. But it really depends on your preferences. I think both figures are good. This one they added more stuff for this one, which I'm very happy about. Instead of, you know, just re-releasing the same figure with like the same stuff and being like, oh, that's good. That's definitely a step up, and I like that. So I like the figure. Everything on it is great. It was done clean. There are no big flaws on it, except for the legs, but you know. So anyway, guys, this was a review for the S.H.Figuarts Cardcaptor Sakura Kinomoto in the yellow outfit. If you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit it up with a like. If you want to see more figure reviews, I have plenty out there already. Again, I have a review for this one also, if you want to check out what I thought about that one. Link will be below in the description. If you want to see more figure reviews, feel free to subscribe. I also have gameplay stuff. Currently, a lot of Smite. I will have other stuff though along the way. Whatever I feel like playing, man. And if there's anything else you feel like I forgot about this review, or if there's anything else you want me to review, if there's basically anything else you want to know, you know, just write down in the comments. And that's really all. All that's left to say is thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back with more figure reviews next time. Goodbye.